Hi, this is Brian Redband, and this is my final review of the Verizon LG Dare. Now, I showed you the texting features, I've showed you the camera features, and I've showed you the internet. And so what do I think about the phone as a whole? Well, I have a problem. Since I got the iPhone, I've noticed I've been comparing all these phones to it, and I'm never happy with them. And the reason why is because the iPhone is really close to being exactly what I want in a phone. There's a couple flaws here and there, but mostly those little flaws are just because I love the phone so much. I want it to be this perfect phone, which is almost impossible. You know, most phones, like the camera's good, but the texting's bad. The internet's good, but the phone is bad, you know, or whatever. The Dare is the closest it's gotten to the iPhone. And, you know, with a couple software upgrades from Verizon, it could actually even be closer. Now, Verizon says that they're going to open it up to third-party applications in the next month or so. So that will show some new stuff that might improve my scoring. The main things I hope they work on is the keyboard. I hope they add a dictionary to it. Not because I'm a bad speller, but when you're typing really fast and you look down and you go, oh, I spelled because wrong, it would automatically fix it or tell me that I spelled it wrong. That would be nice. Other than that, there is some software bugs that I found. One being the music player, and as you can tell, all right, let's just go to, all right, say like I'm listening to a song. Now, if you hit this right button, it's supposed to skip tracks, right? And it does. It skipped to the next song. But I noticed if you turn it, this doesn't always work, but this seems like how it works. If I turn it around 360 and then once over and then turn it back, alright, it still worked. Let's try it again. It might not work. There we go. See, now the touch screen stopped working. It's vibrating like I'm touching it, and I'm touching the next song, but it's not working. In order to fix it, you have to do that. So that's a software bug. That can be fixed. Hopefully Verizon knows about it. But I noticed that while I was in the car, I had this hooked up to my car stereo, and I was listening to it, and my phone was just on the seat next to me, going in circles and stuff like that. And then I noticed, hey, wait a second, it's not working anymore. So that is a software bug. The other thing I wish they would work on is taking the camcorder, giving me the option to take the camcorder button off the photo button, because I find myself constantly pushing it and then going into camcorder mode instead of taking a photo. I don't like that. Other than that, it's a pretty good phone. Would I recommend it? If you are a Verizon fan and you just want to stay on the Verizon network, yes, this is the phone to get. Yes, it's better than the Envy. It's better than the Voyager. Even with the keyboard, the Voyager has the keyboard, but you know what? I like this better. The camera is worth the upgrade to go to it. I still think the iPhone's better. Even the first generation iPhone is better than this. But if you want the Verizon network and this is the only way to go, or if you don't care about anything except the camera, this is a better camera than the iPhone. Even if the iPhone upgrades the software and adds a camcorder feature to it, the flash on this and the sensor is 3 megapixels, where the iPhone's 2 megapixels. So I still think this is going to be a better camera in general. I like it. You know, I would probably say if I had to rate this thing, I'd probably give it a 4 out of 5, maybe a 3.5, around there. Probably a 4. And hopefully they will upgrade the software, and that will be a big plus. Other software bugs I have found, I've noticed that if you use it a lot, it needs to be rebooted once in a while. I think there might be a memory leak. Sometimes I'm using the camera and suddenly everything gets crazy and like it looks like a cartoon. The other feature that I noticed is that this has sensors, so that when you have it up to your phone, ear and then you take it away, it turns off the screen, or when you're outside, it tells the brightness to go up and down. I notice that sensor is not always the best, especially when I'm going outside. Sometimes I can't see the screen at all, and sometimes it looks fine. So if they could maybe at least add a feature to adjust the brightness, that would be better. But overall, I'm pretty happy with it. I would recommend it, but I would recommend the iPhone more. But so far, this has beat the Envy, which, if you guys have the Envy phone, I rocked this phone for almost 2 years just because it did everything great, you know. I like it. Also, the Verizon Navigator service for $10 a month, it's not really the best, but I wish Verizon would open that up. You know, if you pay $10 a month for the Verizon service, at least let us also use Google Maps for $10 a month. That's what I would like to see. The internet, if they could have Opera, or yeah, I think it's Opera has a version of their browser that you can download for most cell phones and use it, but Verizon has blocked that. Now, if they let you use Opera on that, that would be 100 times better than the browser that comes with this phone. It's not the best browser. What else? Yeah, I can't think of anything else. It's a good phone. So if you're looking for a great camera phone, best camera phone. If you're looking for a great texting phone, and you don't really care too much about the camera, I'd probably go with the Voyager if you want a similar experience. Other than that, I would highly recommend it, though. Get the iPhone, though, honestly. The iPhone's the best still, in my opinion. This is Brian Redband, and if you have any questions, let me know on my YouTube, or go to my website, redband.com, for more information. And, on my other video about texting, a lot of people are saying, duh, that's obviously not an I that I'm writing. I think that I didn't really stress the point I was making. The point what I was making was it's really hard to figure out what letters or how to write a certain letter for the phone to recognize what it is. I was saying, since it's a mobile phone application, you'd think that, an I, you could just make a straight line real quick, and if you want to make an L, it would be like an L. Just to kind of make it easier, so if you're actually using it for texting, it would be a little bit easier. It didn't stress that much. Obviously, I know what an I is. So, anyways, that's that. All right. Thanks a lot for watching, guys.